There you go. All right. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening here in Canada. And I'm sorry for the delay. and so this is Wilma. I am coming back live because I am so excited because I'm going to um, interview a fellow Filipina, but she's living in Perth, Australia. But before that, I just want to introduce myself for those of you who are watching this live. My name is Wilma. I am originally from the Philippines but nakatira ako ngayon dito sa Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I am still working full-time and I'm running this digital business as my part-time. And for those of you who may be watching this replay, um, I am doing this live interview series because we would like to share with you our journey in the online space and for you guys to have more information about what it is that we do. In case you've been following my page, you may know already that I am running a digital business. And without further ado, I'm gonna bring her on and help me welcome her on my page. There. Oops.
Hello. There you
All
go.
right. Hello.
How are
Finally.
you? Finally, we're here.
Yeah, natuloy na rin tayo. But we're a
Yeah.
little bit late, but it's okay. At least we made it. And hello guys. So this is I'd like to welcome Sister Rose. She's also a digital business owner, very successful in her business,
Yes.
and I'm so proud that she was able to give her time. We made it possible to we make it today. Last time we
We've been,
had
yeah,
yeah.
our schedule didn't, because I'm in Perth, Australia, tapos she's in Canada, so we kind of
I
miscommunicate
mean,
with the time.
there's a
So,
confusion.
yes. Are your audience, ate, mostly Filipinos or international din yung audience mo?
International. So we're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
tag
So we
this.
just wanna say if we're gonna talk in English or do
Yeah.
it in Tagalog.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for having me here.
And I'm gonna hide this one first. 'Cause it's dark, a little bit distracting. All right. Um, for those of you who are watching, please just comment below wherever you are, and so we can um, acknowledge you. You can shout out your name, and in case you have question, feel free to do that. And so let's move on. First, I'd like to ask you because I didn't have a chance to get to know you before. So,
Yeah.
if you can tell your story, how did you come up in this? How did you become a digital business
Started.
owner?
Yeah.
What's your journey before?
Yes.
Who
Yes.
is Rose before the
Yes.
online
Yes.
space?
Okay. Hello, everyone. For those who are following Ate Wilma, my name is Rose, and I am from Philippines, Bisaya. Hello sa mga Bisaya and mga audience, dira. And I came here in Australia 2014. So my husband is an Australian and we have two kids. So before doing online business, I was actually doing I had my own daycare. So I had my own family daycare. That means I'm looking after a couple of kids together with my two kids, two young kids at that time. So yeah, I was doing that before doing this online business. I'm a teacher by profession.
All right. Thank you for sharing your your story and your so talking about the business, uh, I'm just curious. Did you ever
Mm.
run a business before, or is this your first time?
No. Oh well, I did a couple of if I can say the word MLM, businesses before. Oh, I was lost. Yeah.
I'm
So
trying
I
to.
did, yes, when I was still in the Philippines, I did join a couple of multi-level marketing. And yeah, I didn't really work for me because I just don't have
Really?
that proper training and proper, like, and it just doesn't work for me selling stuff to people. So yeah, I think that was the experience that I had with business. And I think the other business that I did is a traditional business, and it's still going on right now. So we had my sister and I did the sari-sari store in the Philippines kasi uso siya doon and it's booming there. Kaya yun, that's the only experience I had with business. And the family daycare is actually a business, but it's more on, it's not really like high profit business because it's like you are doing the business in the house, but then you get paid as, you know hindi business structure yung payment niya. So if it's a bit confusing. So yun yung mga experience ko in business, but not into online, not this kind of business that I'm doing now.
All right. So basically, meron ka ng knowledge talaga sa business kasi you've been there. It's just
Yeah,
quite
little bit.
different because this is online.
Yeah, and this actually is very structured, and this one really guides you even if you don't have the knowledge in business before. Kasi ito, it's so different, and it's um paano ba? It really help you see it in the online space. So wala akong experience in the online space, but this really is a very good one to learn.
All right. So, was there any like skepticism or like doubt
Mm.
or fear before, you know?
Yes, of course. Like I've mentioned, I've been to. I'm just gonna not gonna mention the companies, but I've been to different MLMs business before when I was in the Philippines. So I was very skeptical because those companies that I work with, they still exist now, but it didn't work for me. And I'm very skeptical when I saw this business that maybe this is the same. This is MLM, or this is pyramiding, or this is like all sorts of things that they we don't like. So I was very skeptical, and I don't know if I can do it because it's not a requirement, but you kind of like, you have to be online, you have to be in social media, you have to speak English most of the time because your audience target are not only Filipinos, right, Ate? And I know you can
Yeah.
relate to that.
Okay.
And we struggle. We struggle with that. We struggle with always being online and all of that stuff. So I was very skeptical. My husband was the most skeptical of all. Um, he said that it's probably a scam, so he didn't allow me to actually sign up, even though I watched the webinar and I've studied a little bit about it. So he said no. But I kind of didn't listen to him in the beginning because I really want to start this. That was in 2019 when I found out about this. So yeah, I was very skeptical. It's good to be skeptical though, because not everything you find online are real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Especially nowadays.
yeah.
There's so
That's
many of
right.
them.
Yes,
All
so
right.
many.
Yeah. So, like with your business before, how is it different from our
It,
business?
well, there's a lot of difference. I would specifically name a few. One of that is the time that you have to spend on doing this business. Because it is online, it's quite flexible, and as long as you are established, that means you know the training, you've done your advertising, and your page is okay and all good, you follow the training step by step, you actually are good to go, and you don't have to spend like 8 hours a day, right, in doing this business. That's the difference with doing my family daycare. I have to open my daycare like 7 o'clock to 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. So I have my own business, but then it's the time that you spend there is very long, and the income is also not going up. It's just how many
Yes.
kids you look after. That's fixed. It's like that. But that's a business. That's the business that I can compare that the time there I spend more, and the time in this online business very less, like maybe maximum of, I don't know, 3 hours a day, or maybe even now that my business is very, like, it's quite established, I don't spend that much time. It's only at the beginning where you spend 3 hours a day, and then you divide that. Like, you basically decide, when are you going to do the business at your convenience. So you don't have to be there all the time, because we have this system that works for us 24/7. Even if you're asleep, your business probably, if you've established it, you've prepared the necessary things that needs to be prepared, then you can run your business even if you are having a sleep. Your business
Yeah.
is running. It's
And
always
aside,
open.
it's like 24/7.
Yeah, it's like you have a store, but it's not a store business, but just picture it this way, like you, even stores, they have to close because there's no 20, rarely there are 24/7 stores open, but this business is like basically 24/7. You can get a business transaction going. You can potentially have clients even if you're sleeping, if your business is running.
Yeah, and aside from that, wala kang boss, 'di ba? We are our own
Wala,
boss. Yeah,
oo, yun yung
that's the
maganda.
best.
You know what? I have to share. For those of, if you have audience na
Yeah.
educator and did the family daycare or doing family daycare, in family daycare you are your own boss in the establishment in your house, because you do whatever you want to do with the kids, but then you have to report to the higher establishment where you need to give them reports. You need to report. So you are actually, hindi ikaw yung boss talaga. Meron ka pa ring boss. So it's not, but this one is different. You run your own time, and it depends on you, kung at least how many countries would you like to target. You can choose your business partners, so it's really very flexible.
Yeah, unlike yung may sarili kang business, yung like your business, you need to be there always,
Yeah,
you know.
physically. Mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
and in our business, there's no heavy lifting and no sales. Walang
Yeah, like,
no selling involved.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
That's
then
so true. I can compare, ate, no. I can compare sa past business experience ko, because the reason why I stopped, and I felt like I could not go up in this MLM that I joined before, kasi naubos na yung kakilala ko. Naubos na yung mga kakilala ko kaka-recruit. And then I was just selling products to them that they're not even interested with. And parang desperate lang ako to have business partners, to have people para
mhm.
may income ako. So that was the picture of that. But what here, the relaxing part here is hindi ka nasistress. Well, hindi ako nasistress na I really have to recruit people, no?
Mhm.
Kasi nile-leverage lang natin yung social media. Parang ina-attract lang natin yung mga tao. At hinahanap natin yung sino ba talaga yung gustong mag-business. So that is the beauty sa online at saka sa
Mhm.
training din natin.
All right. For those of you who are watching, maybe you just watching quietly. So you have the idea what is it that we are doing, and like since you have a maybe some especially the mothers, the ladies
Mm-mm.
who wants to have their own business, have their own income to
Mm-mm.
help out in the family, their husband, uh, maybe wondering kung kaya nila bang gawin 'to. So,
Mm-mm.
you're a very good example because you run a daycare, you have 2
Mm-mm.
kids. What can you say
Definitely.
about that?
Oh, I would really encourage them. Kasi napaka, ano ate do, when I started, natakot din ako talaga. And I was not very confident sa sarili ko kasi hindi, I've been out from the working, paano ba to? I was staying at home for such a long time. Tapos parang if you're staying at home for such a long time, yung confidence mo sa sarili mo is gone. So, like can I do this? Can I really make it happen? Can I really earn online? So those are the questions. And then what about people will judge me? What about, people that know me and know what I was doing back in the Philippines before will judge me, and all these negativities just get kind of like pull you down. So that was my experience when I started this business. But I was really wanting to make it work. Kasi I have, we have our own whys. We have different reasons why we want to help our husband, maybe to earn an income without sacrificing. At that time, I was staying at home with my kids without sacrificing that time that I have to be with my kids without me going looking for work outside. So the best time for that was doing online. So my message for those people, for mothers right now that are watching, that have young kids and wants to stay home with their kids, why not try the online business? Because there's a lot there you can find. And even here, reach out to Ate Wilma. This business that we're doing is quite doable, and it's the training that we give you is very, very self, what do you call that, parang matututunan mo lang siya kasi step by step yung process. And you have a mentor, you have a coach. Pag hindi mo alam what to do, you can just message. They're just a message away. Like what we're going to do. Because that's what I did. That's what I did. I just started. So my message is ano lang, try this, try it, parang get out from your comfort zone. Kaya mo to. Kasi pag hindi mo ipupush yung sarili mo, you're just gonna be there, pero hindi mo makakamit yung mga dreams mo.
Mhm. Yeah, just like myself lang, hindi ako, mahilig ba yung mag-ano-ano sa social media.
Oo.
Yung
Oo.
hindi mo ako makikitang nagla-live, ganyan-ganyan.
Oo,
Pero
oo.
dahil dito sa business natutunan ko. Pero we
Oo.
just want to make it clear na you don't need to do this if you don't want to. It's just like we
Mm.
chose to do this because we wanna explore.
That's
We
right.
want
Tapos
to
ang
enjoy it.
daming mga self-growth ate, no? Yung
Oo.
personal development mo. Kaya ko pala to. The first time I did a go live, parang natutunaw yung buong katawan ko. I was like, what did I say? And nagsasampay pa ako doon, tapos wala pang mga supplies. And I was like, I just really want to make this work. Tapos sabi nila, if you very confident and proud sa ginagawa mo, lalago ito. So yun yung natatandaan ko in our mastermind kasi may mga trainings din kami.
Mm.
So we go trainings every week. So that is very helpful sa aming community. And that's what I did. So yun, kumapal yung mukha.
Kinda like that, but not really.
Kumapal yung mukha in doing social media posts. So that was like a benefit actually. Yung
Yeah.
confidence mo sa sarili mo, it's nag-i-improve.
Yeah, kasi kung talagang meron kang ano, anong tawag dito, yung mabigat na dahilan bakit gusto mo 'tong
Mm.
gawin, kahit ano 'di ba, as a mother especially us, 'di ba, gagawin
Mm,
na
mm,
natin lahat para sa anak natin. So, why not dito sa business kung ito ba yung
mm.
ano, magbibigay sa atin ng kagaanan sa buhay,
Ginhawa.
especially sa
Oo.
anak
Yes.
natin, ganyan. And then,
So true.
yeah, may-add ko lang dun sa mga sinabi mo sa audience na nanonood nito or maybe you're watching this replay live or whatever. We just want to we are doing this live interview to share with you guys and to show you that we are real, we are not a robot.
Mm, mm.
Nor a
And
scammer.
scammer?
Yeah. Because especially now, kahit ako, 'di ba tayo online, ano na tayo, we're doing this online business, but we still encounter those scammer.
Totoo,
Yeah,
oo, oo.
medyo,
Most of my business partners actually, they came to the business at naging business partners ko sila because they saw me doing live. Kasi nakikita
mhm,
nila I'm doing the same things that like, as they do. Like here in Australia, we have I think Walmart dyan sa inyo or I don't know what's
yeah,
the
oo,
biggest shopping stuff. Tapos nag-live ako, andito ako ngayon sa Coles or Woolies,
mhm,
yung tawag sa amin dito. So, oh, this lady is like a normal person like us, go to this local shopping center and all of that.
mhm,
So, yeah, and you really have to be in social media kasi nakikita nila.
mhm.
So,
It's
yes,
like we're a living proof that we're real people behind the business page, not just
that's true.
posting there and like a robot. Yeah. So, I think we're over over the time.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Just what's your last word for the audience, like to tell them, those people
Mm,
who are like wondering,
mm-mm.
thinking, and undecided if
I
they want to
think
do it,
yes.
can do it, or
Okay. I think ate, I would like to share kung anong nabago sa buhay ko um, doing this business. Kasi yun yung siguro makaka-encourage din sa kanila. So, ang business na ito ang talagang tumulong sa akin para matulungan ko yung pamilya ko sa Philippines. Kasi they are the reason why I want to do the business. So, maybe your audience are the same. Maybe you have immigrants audience, Filipinos, maybe all around the globe, even not Filipinos, but you want to help your parents back home. You want to help your family financially, especially. At kasi pag meron na tayong family, we are more focused on sa family natin. But then, as Filipinos, gusto din natin ma-extend yung mga kamay natin, di ba? To other
yeah,
people, especially sa ating parents. So if you are like that, ang business na ito talaga is napaka-flexible niya. Ang income dito is napakalaki din. Depends on how you perform in the business and depends on how you do your business. So disclaimer ko lang yan. Hindi lahat ng nagbi-business naman is yumayaman talaga ng marami. 'Di ba? Pero ang dami ng successful stories sa business na ito. So sa akin naman, ito yung nakatulong sa akin na mabigyan ko ng bahay ang pamilya ko sa Pinas, mabigyan ko sila ng support talaga consistently at ang dami nang nagbago din sa amin financially sa ako at saka asawa ko. Kasi meron kaming extra income, meron kaming side hustle. At ang business na ito ang nagbibigay niyan. So minsan ang business na ito is mas malaki pa yung income niya kaysa income ko as a teacher. Ngayon, nag-work na ako. At minsan mas malaki pa sa income ng asawa ko na lecturer din siya. So yun, just giving you a picture kung anong mabibigay ng business na ito. I've been doing this for almost 3 years. So, pag ikaw ay interesado ka and you're interested to start your own business, contact Ate Wilma. I think she has her website there. You can
yeah,
watch our webinar workshop and really learn from the experts, learn from these people sa workshop. Kasi ito din naman yung training, ito din yung umpisa namin dalawa eh. Ito din yung umpisa ko 3 years ago. I just watched this webinar. It will guide you step by step. It will teach you 3 pillars of a successful online business na kanandi na meron sa sistema namin. So just watch it. Type her website. It's there,
yeah,
www.wilmasjeng.com. You are in her page, so better go to her website. Don't worry about mine. And then watch the replay that is in her website and start from there. Kung meron kayong mga tanong, you can message me, you can message Ate Wilma, and we would happily help you.
yeah. Okay, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's time for us to end, and for for my audience, your audience, thank you for tuning in. And katulad ng sinabi niya, if you are interested or curious about it, all you have to do is just uh, send us a message, or if you want to learn more, just register on our website. You can see it on the screen there below, and we will send you the link for you to be able to watch the webinar. And that webinar is running twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. You can just check your time zone, whatever part of the world you are. It's very flexible. You can, it's and in case you may not be able to attend the live webinar, there's a replay. Just send us a
Mm-mm-mm.
message and we will send you the link for that.
Yeah.
So thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Thank you,
Bye
thank you.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.